Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to our English online grammar session. Today we are going to learn a new grammar topic, simple, compound and complex sentences. To begin with, our English language, there are three types of sentences. First one is simple sentence, second one is compound sentence and third one is complex sentence. Let me repeat once again. There are three types of sentences. Simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. Before proceeding to types of sentences as such, we should know certain things in general. That is difference between a clause and a phrase. What is a clause? A clause is a group of words which has subject and verb and it gives complete meaning to the sentence. Let us see the example. He must stop laughing. They have done the job. Tom likes the meat. We like the music that you brought. In all these examples, the sentence is complete and it gives a complete meaning. Next, coming to phrase is a set of words which does not have a finite verb and it does not give a complete meaning to the sentence. So, it's a set of words which does not have a finite verb subject and it does not give a complete meaning. Example, the information age, much too quickly to see clearly, after a very long. So, these are certain words. So there is no subject, there is no verb. So a set of words which does not have a finite verb is called as a phrase. So what is a phrase? A phrase is a set of words which does not have a finite verb. A clause, a set of words which has subject, verb and it gives a complete meaning to the sentence. And in the clause, there are two divisions. First one is main clause, second one is subordinate clause. Main clause or independent clause, that is main clause, a group of words which has a subject and a verb and it gives complete meaning to the sentence. Example, if she hears the news, she will get a surprise. She will get a surprise is the main clause here because the sentence is complete. So main clause is otherwise called as independent clause or principal clause which gives a complete meaning. Next, coming to subordinate clause or dependent clause, that is subordinate clause does not give a complete meaning to the sentence. It has to depend on main clause to get the meaning. So subordinate clause or dependent clause, it has to depend on some other clause to get the full meaning of the sentence. Example, if she hears the news, she will get a surprise. If she hears the news is the subordinate clause and it does not convey a full meaning to the sentence. So it is called as the subordinate clause, and she will get a surprise which conveys a complete meaning. So it is the main clause. So once again, main clause which gives complete meaning to the sentence and the subordinate clause which does not give complete meaning to the sentence and it has to depend on the other part of the sentence to give the complete meaning. Now let us glance over the simple sentences in detail. What is a simple sentence? A simple sentence which contains a subject and a verb and it gives complete meaning to the sentence. And a simple sentence which consists of only one clause, that is the main clause or independent clause. So a simple sentence which consists of subject and verb and it gives complete meaning and it has one main clause and sometimes it has a phrase. Take the example, Rani is a good girl. It gives complete meaning to the sentence. See the second example, seeing the snake, the man ran away. So I said before that simple sentence sometimes consists of phrase with main clause. Seeing the snake is a phrase. Why it is called phrase? Already we have discussed what is a phrase. A phrase is a set of words which does not have a finite verb or subject. See, seeing the snake, there is no subject, there is no verb. So the man ran away, the sentence is complete. So it is called as main clause. Seeing the snake is a phrase. So simple sentence which consists of one main clause and a phrase. And a simple sentence which consists of subject and verb. See the example, I live in San Francisco. I is the subject, live is the verb. So to sum up, simple sentence which has a complete meaning to the sentence and it has a subject and verb and it has one main clause and a phrase. So it has subject and verb. So simple sentence which consists of one independent clause, that is main clause. Let us see some of the examples of a simple sentence. My brother's dog barks a lot. Does he play tennis? The train leaves every morning at 8 a.m. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. I love my new pets. We drink coffee every morning. My dad never works on the weekends. She doesn't teach chemistry. I do love my new pets. Mary brushes her teeth twice a day. He drives to work. Mary enjoys cooking. She likes bananas. You don't listen to me. I run 4 miles every morning. They speak English at work. The train does not leave at 12 a.m. I have no money at the moment. Do they talk a lot? Tomorrow early morning first, I go to morning walk. Does she drink coffee? You run to the party. You have some schoolwork to do. Do you eat ice cream? The train leaves in 10 minutes. Do pigs like milk? California is in America. So all these sentences. So we have subject and verb, and it gives complete meaning to the sentence, and it has one main clause. So it is categorized under simple sentences. Now let us discuss the second type of sentence, which is called as a compound sentence. What is a compound sentence? A compound sentence which consists of two main clauses or independent clauses joined by the conjunction but. See the example, she works in the city, she lives in the suburbs. So, she works in the city, the meaning is complete. She lives in the suburb, the meaning is complete. So, these are the two main clauses joined by the conjunction but. So, compound sentence which consists of two main clauses joined by the connective word. And what are the conjunctions used? For, and, nor, but, or, and, yet, so. So, these are the conjunctions used in the compound sentences, and the conjunction used which can impact the meaning of the sentence. So the conjunction which creates a great meaning for the sentence. So the conjunction plays a vital role in the compound sentences. Let's see the conjunctions used. Fanboys, that is for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. In short, it is called as fanboys. You can easily remember. Now you should know what is a conjunction. What is a conjunction? Conjunction is a word which connects words, phrases or sentences. Conjunction is nothing but a connectors which connects the words, phrases or sentence. And or but is a conjunction. Now we are using coordinating conjunction. That is, it is used to connect words, phrases, clauses of equal value. Coordinating is nothing but again the connectors. So for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Fanboys, you can easily remember as fanboys. Coordinating conjunctions, fanboys. F for to introduce a reason. So for reason you are using for, and is used to add an idea, nor is used in the negative form of or, but. So a contrast you will be using but, or, that is an option. Yet again it is a contrast. So to introduce an effect or result. An accident has occurred, so the patient died. So it has been introduced as an effect or a result. So what are the coordinating conjunctions? Fanboys, you remember coordinating conjunctions, fanboys. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So these are the coordinating conjunctions. Once again I will repeat. So what is a compound sentence? A compound sentence is a sentence which consists of two main clauses or independent clauses joined by a connective word, that is coordinating conjunction. Now let us see few examples. I want to lose weight, yet I eat chocolate daily. So yet is there, that is the coordinating conjunction. Michael did not like to read, she was not very good at it. Next, they wanted to go to Paris, but I wanted to see London. But is there. She is very smart and she knows it. And is there. Coordinating conjunction. You can point out the coordinating conjunction in the sentence. The boys sang and the girls danced. And is there. Mary was out of milk, so she went to the store. So is there. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. So, but is there. Then we went to the mall, however we only went window shopping. Next, I saw Samuel yesterday, but he did not see me. So, but is there. So, all these sentences, some coordinating conjunction will be there. That is for, and, nor, but, et, so, etc. So, to sum up, what is a compound sentence? A compound sentence is a sentence which consists of two main clauses joined by a conjunction. So, conjunction, it is a coordinating conjunction. Conjunction is a connecting word. Here we are using coordinating. That is which joins two phrases or sentence, which is called as coordinating conjunction. So, what are the example for coordinating conjunction? Fanboys. Now let us discuss the third type of sentence, the complex sentence. In complex sentence, there is one main clause, one or more subordinate clause. So, main clause which gives a complete meaning to the sentence, and the subordinate clause which does not give a complete meaning to the sentence. Let us see the example. If you study well, you will get first rank. You will get first rank is a complete sentence, so it is a main clause. And if you study well, it is incomplete, so it is a subordinate clause. Though he is poor, he is generous. He is generous is complete, so it is a main clause. Though he is poor, it is not complete, so it is a subordinate clause. Next, we shall see some more examples. She will go to school in the city until she finds a job. She will go to school in the city, which is a main clause or independent clause. Until she finds a job, it is a dependent clause, where until is a subordinating conjunction. So, subordinating conjunction we will discuss in the coming slides. And now let us move to the next example. John cannot set up his typewriter because the wall has no outlet. John cannot set up his typewriter is an independent clause. It is otherwise called as main clause. And because the wall has no outlet is a dependent clause or the subordinate clause. And here clause is used as a subordinating conjunction. Let us see what is subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction is nothing but just used to join incomplete sentences. So, subordinating conjunctions are the words which are used to join the incomplete sentences, that is dependent clause. What are some of the subordinating conjunctions? Some of the conjunctions are after, although, as, wherever, while, before, even though, when, whenever, whereas, as though, because, even if, though, until, unless, as if, soon, since, so that, that. These are the important subordinating conjunction. So what is now? Let us see some of the examples of complex sentences, and we shall locate the subordinating conjunctions here. First sentence, although my friends begged me, I chose not to go to the reunion. Although is the subordinating conjunction. The next sentence, I learned English perfectly because I studied very hard. So because is the subordinating conjunction. Many people enjoyed the movie, however, Alex did not. So, however, although the farmer is ready, the ground is still too wet to plow. So, although is the subordinating conjunction. If the ozone layer collapses, the global community will suffer. So, which is the coordinating conjunction? If. Although I am not very good, I really enjoy playing football. Although is there. I would like to see the North Pole, but I will never go where it is that cold. So where is there? Because he did not know the route well, he drove slowly. Because is there. So these are the few examples. A short recap of the types of sentences. So today's grammar topic is types of sentences. There are three types of sentences: simple, compound and complex sentences. First of all, you should know what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which gives a complete meaning. Here we have three categories of sentences: simple sentence, compound and complex sentence. Let us take the first type, simple sentence. Simple sentence which consists of one main clause. Sometimes it has a phrase and it gives complete meaning to the sentence, and it has a subject and a verb. So what is a simple sentence? A simple sentence which gives complete meaning to the sentence. It has one main clause and one phrase, and it has a subject and a verb. It is called a simple sentence. Next, coming to compound sentence. Compound sentence which has two main clauses joined by a conjunction. What is a conjunction? Conjunction is a joining word which joins words, phrases or sentence, which is called as a conjunction. Here we have coordinating conjunctions. What are coordinating conjunction? As I said, you have to remember easily fanboys. That is F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for it. So what are the coordinating conjunctions? For, and, nor, but, or, it. So these are the coordinating conjunctions. So compound sentence which consists of two main clauses joined by conjunction, that is coordinating conjunction. Next, coming to complex sentence. What is a complex sentence? Complex sentence which consists of one main clause, one or more subordinate clause. So in complex sentence, subordinate conjunctions are used. What is coordinating conjunctions? Coordinating conjunctions which is used to connect two complete sentences, whereas subordinate conjunction which is used to connect incomplete sentences. So it is called as the subordinating conjunctions. And some of the subordinating conjunctions are after, though, although, even though, because, before, if, since, unless, until, when, whenever, where, whereas, whether. These are the subordinating conjunctions. Now, you should know what is a phrase, what is a clause, what is a main clause, what is a subordinate clause, etc. So, what is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words which does not have a subject and a finite verb. Clause is a group of words which has a finite verb and a subject, and it gives complete meaning to the sentence. So in a clause, there are two types, main clause and subordinate clause. What is a main clause? Main clause is a sentence which gives complete meaning, whereas subordinate clause which does not gives a complete meaning, it depends on the main clause for its complete meaning. So main clause is otherwise called as independent clause or principal clause, whereas subordinate clause is otherwise called as dependent clause. So these are the things we discussed in the previous session. So to be very clear, simple sentence which consists of one phrase and one main clause. A compound sentence which consists of two main clauses joined by coordinating conjunction. A complex sentence which consists of one main clause and one or more subordinate clause. You should be very clear what is a phrase, what is a clause, and what are the two types of clauses: subordinating conjunction, coordinating conjunction. So coordinating conjunction is nothing but when you are joining two complete sentences, coordinating conjunction is used. Subordinating conjunction is used to join incomplete sentences. So it is used in the complex sentences. Now let us discuss the rules in transformation of sentences, that is transformation of simple, compound and complex sentences. These 6 rules, they are the basic rules and considered to be very important, and you have to register in your minds. The first rule, that is type 1, simple, complex, compound sentence, in spite of, despite. Despite of you should not use. So in complex column, though, although, even though. In compound column, but, yet, still. And type 2, due to, owing to, because of, on account of, being. Any one word you can use. In complex column, as, since, because. And in compound column, and so. Type 3, on plus verb plus ing. And in complex, when, as soon as, no sooner, did. In compound, and at once and immediately. Type 4, in the event of, in case of. Complex, if, and compound, and. Type 5, to plus infinitive. In complex, so that. Subject plus cannot. If it is in present tense, cannot. Past tense, could not. Then very, and so plus subject. And similarly, present tense, cannot. Past tense, could not. And type 6, in the event of, not, in case of, not. So complex you will be using unless, and compound must or should plus or else, otherwise. So these are the 6 types of basic sentences which you have to register in your minds. So let me repeat once again. Type 1, in spite of, despite, though, although, even though, but, yet, still. Type 2, due to, owing to, because of, on account of, being, as, since, because, and so. Type 3, on plus, verb plus, ing, when, as soon as, no sooner did, and at once, and immediately. Type 4, in the event of, in case of, if, and. Type 5, to infinitive, so that, subject plus, cannot, present tense. If it is past tense, could not should be used. Very, and so plus subject plus similarly, present tense, you should use cannot, past tense, could not. And type 6, in the event of not, in case of not, unless, must or should plus or else or otherwise. So these are the 6 basic types you should remember to transform the sentence from simple to compound, compound to complex. So what are the types? In spite of, despite, though, although, even though, but, yet, still, due to, owing to, because of, on account of, being, as, since, because, and so, on plus, verb plus, ing, when, as soon as, no sooner did, and at once, and immediately, in the event of, in case of, if, and, to plus infinitive, so that, subject, present tense, cannot, past tense, could not, very, and so, subject, present tense, cannot, past tense, could not. 6th, in the event of not, in case of not, unless, must, bar, should, plus or else, otherwise. So these are the 6 types of rules which is essential for transformation of sentences, that is transformation of simple, compound and complex sentences. In the coming slide, we shall discuss each type with example for your better understanding. The transformation of sentences, each type with examples. First type, see type 1 which is given below, in spite of, despite, in complex, though, although, even though, and in compound, but, yet, still. So see the first example, the dancer was ill, she performed well. So how to change into simple sentence? See the simple column, what is given, in spite of or despite. So I have used in spite of. So in spite of being ill, she performed, that is the dancer performed well. See the next complex column, though, although, even though. Although the dancer was ill, she performed well. Next compound column, C, but, yet, still should be used. The dancer was ill, yet she performed well. So the 3 types. So what is the first type? In spite of, despite, though, although, even though, but, yet, still. So you can either use in spite of or despite. You can either use though, although, even though. In compound, but, yet, still, you can use either one. This is type 1. See the second type, Varun was ill, he could not come. Type 2 you see below, due to, owing to, because of, on account of. And in complex column you see as, since, because, and in compound column and so. So type 2 simple sentence. How to change into simple sentence? I have taken because of. You can take due to, owing to, whatever you want. So because of his illness, Varun could not come. Owing to his illness, Varun could not come. On account of his illness, Varun could not come. All the 3 are correct. Next complex column, as, since, because. I have used as. As Varun was ill, he could not come. Since Varun was ill, he could not come. Because Varun was ill, he could not come. Next, see the compound sentence, and so. So Varun was ill and so he could not come. Varun was ill and so he could not come. So what is type 2? Type 2, due to, owing to, because of, on account of, as, since, because, and in compound and so. So these are the 2 types of sentences. So type 1, type 2, With examples, I have explained. What is type 1? In spite of, despite, though, although, even though, but, yet, still. What is type 2? Due to, owing to, because of, on account of. And in complex, as, since, because, and compound sentence, and so. So, type 1, type 2, I have explained. Next, coming to type 3, you see type 3 simple complex compound, 2 plus infinitive. What is infinitive? 2 plus verb is called as infinitive. So that plus subject, if it is present tense, cannot, past tense, could not. In compound sentence, very, and so plus subject plus cannot and could not. Take the first example. She is very weak, she cannot walk. This is the question. So I am going to apply all the 3 rules. First, we shall apply the simple sentence. She is too weak to walk. See the first column, 2. She is too weak to walk is the simple sentence. Second column, she is so weak that she cannot walk. So it is in present tense, so you are using cannot. So she is so weak that she cannot walk. See the last one, compound sentence. She is very weak and so she cannot walk, compound sentence. So once again I'll repeat. Simple, 2 I have used in the first sentence. She is too weak to walk. Second, so that subject cannot, could not. She is so weak that she cannot walk. Next, she is very weak and so she cannot walk. So if you learn the rules, it is very easy to apply in the sentences. Next, type 4, on plus verb plus ing, when, as soon as, no sooner did, and compound sentence, and at once and immediately. So see the first example, the thief saw the police, he ran away. This is the question. I am going to apply the first rule, that is simple sentence, on plus verb plus ing. So on plus verb plus ing is nothing but participle. On seeing the police, the thief ran away. On seeing the police, the thief ran away. Here see plus ing is the participle. On plus verb plus ing. On seeing the police, the thief ran away. Next, when the thief saw the police, he ran away. Or as soon as the thief saw the police, he ran away is also correct. The thief saw the police and at once he ran away. The compound sentence, the thief saw the police and immediately he ran away is also correct. Once again I'll repeat. On plus verb plus ing, when, as soon as, no sooner did, and at once and immediately. I have applied all the 3 simple compound complex in the sentence. The thief saw the police, he ran away. On seeing the police, the thief ran away. When the thief saw the police, he ran away. And the thief saw the police and at once he ran away. Coming to type 5, simple complex compound, in the event of, in case of, complex if, and compound and. So let us see the example. Work hard, you will score good marks. So see the simple column. In the event of, I have taken, in the event of you working hard, you will score good marks. See complex, if you work hard, you will score good marks. And work hard and you will score good marks. So all the 3 columns I have applied in 3 sentences, simple, complex and compound. Next, type 6, in the event of not, in case of not, unless, must or should plus or else otherwise. See the example, the children should be vaccinated, they will fall ill. So I have taken simple sentence, in the event of. In the event of children not being vaccinated, they will fall ill. It is a simple sentence. Unless the children are vaccinated, they will fall ill. It is a complex sentence. The children must or should be vaccinated or else they will fall ill. So all these 6 types you have to memorize and you have to register in your mind and you have to simply apply in all the sentences. And it's very easy to apply all the 6 rules. Students, today we have learnt a new grammar topic, simple compound and complex sentences, transformation of simple compound and complex sentences, and we have learnt 6 basic rules, very essential rules to be registered in your minds. kindly listen to the audio, watch the video thoroughly, and try to memorize and register in your minds and apply it. Application of rules is very essential. Assignment questions which has been given for you, about 10 questions are given. So apply your rules in all these 10 questions. In case of any doubt, you can clarify with me. So the 10 questions which comes under different categories. So kindly finish off your assignment. Thank you.